6:15 on this Thursday, we continue to track the remnants of tropical depression, Tropical Storm Bill. If you're just now waking up with us, this storm has really wreaked some havoc on several different places across our state.
We're going to talk about the traffic component in a moment. That's going to affect a lot of people's morning commute. We have a team of meteorologists here, two of them here at the desk with us this morning, including Chief Meteorologist Damon Lane, and it's been raining for a while.
It really has been 12, 14 hours. It hasn't ever been that heavy across Oklahoma City, but it has been consistent. That is adding up. Now, where it has been heavy is down across the south. We have our crews out early this morning bringing you all the information that you need. But I do want to first go out to Jeremy Carter, because Jeremy, looking at the picture right now, coming in off of Jeremy Stream, shows that's not a river. That is actually a creek. Hey, Jeremy, how much do you think that water has come up overnight?
Oh my, Damon, it was I've never seen it like this. I've been down here many times. I wouldn't even begin to put a number on it by looking at it, but if you see my stream, there's actually a barbed wire fence, and all I can see is about 2 inches of the T-post sticking out of the water. This is Highway 7, about 1.5 miles west of Davis, and if the water was to come up another 1.5 to 2 feet, Highway 7 will have water on it.
Yeah, Jeremy, certainly, this is very interesting to see now that we are getting into daybreak and we're starting to get a better view as just how some of these creeks have now turned into rivers. They have turned into lakes. Jeremy, we appreciate your report coming in here. And then as we go into Pottawatomie County, that is where we find Michael Armstrong right now. Hey, Michael, what exactly are we looking at here? All right, we'll get Michael up in just a little bit, but this is coming in out of Pottawatomie County right here, and it appears that we're getting quite a bit of rushing water that's now coming right onto the road here. You can see certainly this is not going to be a safe drive as you're headed into work, where this lane is now impassable. You know what? More rain coming into Pottawatomie County. I want to show you First Alert Doppler 3D right now. Shows, again, moderate rain in Pottawatomie County from Shawnee and in towards Seminole here. For Oklahoma City, the rain is light, but at times it will come down as moderate, but for the most part, this is just going to remain consistent throughout the morning here from downtown Oklahoma City, Moore, Norman. This is going to be the area, basically southeastern Oklahoma County and Cleveland County, where I expect that we're going to see the rain heavier than up near Ardmore or up near Edmond and in towards Yukon here. So bands of moderate rain moving into Shawnee now. Michael Armstrong, send it back out to you. Michael, what exactly are we looking at in your stream?
Okay, Damon. We are at Hardesty Road in 177, just on the south side of Shawnee, and there's just a lot of water that has already come up. And I guess the thing that's concerning to me is watching this heavy band, this spoke that's rotating around the center of Bill that's coming through Seminole and Tecumseh, and the rain is kind of starting to pick up again now here in the Shawnee area. All this water is near the Shawnee Feed Center right here at Hardesty Road and 177. Again, that's on the kind of the southwest side of Shawnee. And all this water is flowing north into the North Canadian, and it's already very full. It's not out of its banks yet, Damon, but with this amount of water flowing northbound into the Canadian River, this is going to be very, very interesting scene here this morning. So we're going to continue to cover it out here in Pottawatomie County and for those that live in the Shawnee area.
Absolutely there, Michael. And again, looking at your picture right here, now that we're getting the daybreak, we're starting to see just what this rain is bringing to this region during the overnight hours, and that's going to be a dangerous drive. And if you are traveling in this part of the state, certainly you want to make sure that you are very safe. And you know what, Brad? We still have a ways to go before the rain's going to be done east of Oklahoma City.
Yeah, Damon, check it out. Here's 6 o'clock this morning as we advance this and look through the later morning hours into the afternoon. Watch this rain, Damon, as it makes its way north. If you grab that space bar for me, and moving up, the heaviest core is right where Michael Armstrong is, right there in Seminole and Shawnee, the area between Seminole and Shawnee. We've been telling you we were really concerned about that area yesterday. The water is really going to continue to rise, and this storm, here's 4 o'clock, still dealing with some showers through 3 and 4 o'clock, Damon.
Yeah, and I expect that really, it's going to rain throughout the afternoon. And the lakes are not going to be able to handle this, nor are the rivers going to be able to handle this, because the rivers are likely going to experience the heaviest of their rises after the rain is long gone. Meteorologist Shelby Hayes tracking the area rivers for us. Shelby.
Yeah, you know, Damon, all of these rivers coming up significantly, and many of them in flood stages. As you saw, Jeremy Carter's shot just a few minutes ago of Wild Horse Creek. Familiar with that? It runs through my home turf down around Valma and Duncan, and now he is in the area of Davis where this creek goes under I-35. The water was nearly up on I-35 just north of Davis from Wild Horse Creek, and now it is at 30.5 inches right now. The record, the highest this creek has ever been, is 31 feet. They start seeing major flooding at 29, so about 1.5 feet above major flooding on Wild Horse Creek near Davis. So they're seeing a lot of flooding, and then also a lot of flooding all across the area. We're going down to Dixon now, the Washita River. So Wild Horse Creek flows into the Washita near Davis, and the Washita continues to rise. It's at 33.5 feet now. It's projected to continue to rise throughout the day today and end up very close to record levels by this afternoon before it ever starts to go down. And a river that we're really going to see increase over the next few days, this is going to be something that continues for quite a while, is the Red River. All of these creeks, all of these other rivers flowing into the Red River, and then it eventually flowing into Lake Texoma. It's expected to just continue to rise. It's at 30 feet right now, almost 31 feet. They start seeing major flooding at 34 feet along I-35. So this is when you're crossing in from Oklahoma into Texas. This is expected, as you see this line, it is just going straight up as it continues to rise through this evening, through the overnight, and we really won't see the Red River crest until we head into the next couple of days. Let's send it back over to Brad.
Okay, Shelby, thank you. Real quick, want to show you here, rain will continue today in Oklahoma City. Even though the rain is not as heavy as it will be to the areas east, you'll still have to deal with it. Chances of rain will go down throughout the afternoon and evening. And then, as this ends, here comes the heat, humidity. It will all build in. We'll get a drying break, but we're still right in the middle of this flood, and we're going to continue to monitor it with all of our crews. I'll send it over to the news desk with Steve and Abby.
All right, Brett, as you can see here, we are following what this means in terms of the commute this morning. We know of some major problems, including I-35 northbound down in Murray County, a rock slide blocking the highway there, backing up traffic for miles. Much more on the remnants of Tropical Storm Bill coming up this morning on KOCO-5 News.